Let me tell you a little bit about love because some of y'all need to hear this. Love, true love, real love is free. Did you hear that? Real and true love is free. When you are surrounded by true, authentic love, you don't have to compete. You don't have to beg. You don't have to work. You don't have to sacrifice. You do not have to feel like you have to do what you need to do to achieve love. Listen, when I was younger, and I've been around the block, I put myself through many risky and dangerous situations for the validation, for the acceptance of others. I put myself in relationships to where I probably wasn't really ready for a relationship. I probably wasn't really ready for a commitment, but I placed myself in them anyway because I thought that I am loved through a relationship. I thought that I can be loved through someone else, when in reality, true and authentic love comes from within. The practice, the self-development, the self-learning, the self-discovery of yourself and finding what you love, what you don't love, what your passions are, this story and the history behind who you are literally makes you fall in love with yourself. Listen, love is supposed to make you feel good. Oprah Winfrey says it. Love is supposed to make you feel good. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to compete. You don't have to do anything outside of your capacity to love yourself and to love someone else. Listen, you may be thinking that I'm talking about relationships, and yes, I sometimes see people that, because I was one of them, compete, and I have to. And can I tell you something? I even read a book. I read a book that I'm not going to mention because it is a religious book. And when I was going through some turmoil in my previous relationship, my relationship was crumbling and everything. Specifically in the first couple of months of the marriage, and I got this book that was recommended by someone that was spiritual. Which don't take everything for advice. I read the book. And the book was basically a couple of days, like day 1, day 2, day 3, do this, buy them flowers, do this and that. And then it turned out that at the end of the book, I conditioned myself to believing that the real issue in the relationship was me, that I was the problem, that if I changed my habits and if I changed my behaviors and if I changed the loudness and the essence of who I was, then this person was eventually going to come around. Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Because that shit didn't work. That shit didn't happen. And in reality, you gotta call the thing a thing. You gotta call a thing a thing. There was issues in the relationships. There were, I did some self-examination, some realization, and I realized that yes, there were some issues that I had to fix. There were some issues that yes, I could change upon, but in reality, I could only love, and I could only engage, and I could only give my all halfway. The other party had to meet me halfway, and that other person was not meeting me halfway. So when I realized that that book is full of shit, and that I realized that that advice is literally worthless, I realized that there is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with the essence of who I am and the way I love and how I portray that to others. So what does that mean? I don't have to compete for anyone. I don't have to, I don't have to beg, and I don't have to be in a position where I am afraid that the love and affection from someone else is going to go away for somebody else. And if it does, that love wasn't really meant for you. That love wasn't really meant for you. Another thing too, yes, I know that this is about relationships, but this also is very important with friendships. This is important when it comes to family. This is very important when it comes to parents. There are parents where they pick and choose. They pick and choose. And when I do this, I'm not saying like they say that they don't. They say that they don't got favorites. Oh, they do. Oh, a lot of parents do got them favorites. And they don't say it, but they act upon it. Listen, true, authentic love will not make you compete. Will not make you work more than what you have to. Will not make you question your self-worth. Will not make you literally, question your self-esteem. So true love, true, authentic, real love is supposed to feel good. It's supposed to reciprocate. It's supposed to work smoothly. It's supposed to, and I know that a lot of people, well, what if you're sick? Well, what if there's infidelity? Well, what? At the end of the day, love is supposed to be smooth. You're not supposed to do anything beyond your capacity for you to earn it. It's not supposed to be like that. So let me tell you this right here. And if you are in a position right now where you feel like you are not feeling loved, or you are being the second person, or you feel like you have to compete because you have to be better than the other person, that is not the love that you need to be achieving. It is important to self-examine, to observe yourself and really ask yourself, what is the true meaning of love? Because I did it, because I'm doing it, and because I'm going to continue to really rediscover what is this meaning of love. A friend told me that love is really just marketing, and love is really just commercialized, and it's just this like little feeling. But you know what? To each their own. But again, make sure to love yourself. Make sure to practice self-care. Be kind to yourself. Don't be cruel to yourself. And if you like this memo talk, make sure to engage. And I will talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye.